Well, hello again, everyone, and welcome back. As you can see, we are moving along with the Cop Out Funny Car for the third annual Tom Daniels Group Build. As you recall, in the last episode, we completed steps 1 through 4, and as of right now, we have finished up and completed the step number 5. Kind of show you real quick here in the instructions as far as the steps 5 is concerned. There's 3 panels here, so they want you to put these items together first, and then they actually show you a picture of what it looks like once it's completed, when you put the rest of the items together to make it complete. So they show you a highlighted a different color to show you where it gets installed. So basically what I did, we'll kind of bring this up so you can see what's going on. So basically we went ahead first and put together the differential cover to the rear axle, and then we glued it through the left and right rear radius rods. Once that was done, we went ahead and this kind of triangular piece right here is what they consider the floorboard. They want you to put that in and slide it in first for your first step, and then once that's done, we went ahead and glued the drive shaft to the rear axle, and then we went ahead and installed it through this little hole into the back of the transmission, and then we went ahead and raised it up into the little slots here for the rear axle, and also with these left and right rear rods, we put it through this little hole right here on both sides. There's little pins right here that you actually maneuver the rods in place, and we went ahead and glued these two in place as well. So with all that being said, step 5 is now complete, and we're going to go ahead and move on to step 6. So we'll be right back. And we're back, and like I said, we completed steps number 5, so we're moving on to step number 6. Basically, in the instructions here, they wanted you to do this panel first, it looked like, and then this panel underneath the step 6 process. What I found out was that on the first run, I did what it was asked me to do, and I installed the steering support bar with the drum pedal first, and then I went ahead and put all this together, and then tried maneuvering it into the slotted space that it was supposed to go into. Well, that didn't happen because basically the transmission tunnel was being blocked by the steering support bar. So the glue didn't set up on the steering support bar, so I went ahead and took that back out, and then I installed the transmission tunnel with all of its parts, the steering column, instrument panel, steering wheel, and this shifter. And I installed that first, and then I went back and I reinstalled the steering support bar and the brake pedal. So that seemed to work out for me as far as putting this step together. Just kind of seemed to work out better. So next up, we went ahead and went on to number 7, which is pretty much the front end assembly. This part went on pretty easy. Like I said, it contained the front axle, front sway bar, and the front radius bar on both sides. And then they give you a shown in place here for the steering link and the tie rod. And then we also have the drag line. So that was pretty much easy, like I said, gluing this together on the front end of the chassis there. The other step was, of course, to go ahead and install the wheels and tires accordingly. And then step number 8 is basically putting the drag slick halves together, and they recommend that you don't glue them together, but I went ahead and glued them anyways after we installed the wheels on both ends here. And then basically it was just getting down to putting in another linkage system underneath the back rear side of the frames, and then we applied the seat along with the roll bar. And so this is kind of basically what we have right now. I'm kind of bring it in a little closer here for you. And so yeah, so it's moving right along, like I said, and so far we've completed steps 1 through 8. We got 9 through 12 left to do, and then we have the decals. So basically on the next video we'll go ahead and tackle that, and I hope that you all come back and see the next 4 steps I will be doing for this Cop Out Funny Car for the Tom Daniels group build. So until then, everybody have a good day, and we will catch you later. Have a good weekend. Bye.